Okay everybody, it's Ironman Week in Kona, and I'm outside, as you can see, the world famous Lava Java coffee shop. So we're just going to go and meet the guy who runs the place. He's called Jeff. I'm going to take a walk inside first. It's 11:30 in the morning. You can see it's pretty busy. People sit here and have coffee, and this is the view right out across the ocean. The swim course goes right across the front of us here, past the hotel there. So it's a perfect place to stop and enjoy some Hawaiian coffee. So let's go inside. So this is where you line up to order your coffee. Look at those cakes there. So for you cake fans, look at that. Who's this? Chelsea, that's a good English name. So that's Chelsea. So these are all the girls that they've got their Scott vests on for the race, and they've got the Scott bikes over there. So I'm going to go and meet Jeff now. So Jeff's already sat out here. He's got me a cup of coffee. Here he is. Here we go. Hey Jeff.
How are you?
Good. I've just done a little introduction. Chelsea said hello to the camera. So we're going to sit down here, and Jeff's going to tell us all about what makes Lava Java such a great place. So I'm going to get. I need to get so that there's not so much light there, Jeff, behind you. Okay, right. Whoops. So, Jeff, you're the proprietor of Lava Java, and in the triathlon world, and particularly people who do Ironman and come to Kona, Lava Java is pretty famous all over the world. So, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the history and how it's come to be this iconic hangout.
It's not clear. It's kind of fuzzy, but I believe the previous owners started kind of befriending the athletes, and I think because the athletes were hanging out here, I think the pros were, and they started putting the jerseys on the wall of the winners every year. And it kind of grew from there. I think the professionals started hanging out, and the age group started hanging out, and it's just kind of snowballed from there. And I think we've kind of taken it to the next level with putting the special menus for the athletes and that kind of stuff. I think it helps. And we're trying. We have such tremendous respect for all the athletes and what they do. And our staff shows that, and I think that welcoming attitude helps. Yeah,
well, it certainly does. So, Lava Java, how long has it been on this particular spot?
Since 1992.
1992, and it started here.
Yes.
Didn't move
always
somewhere
right
else.
Here. Yeah, started, and it was just at one point. A lot of people will remember it was just a coffee shop with baked goods and sandwiches. And then 5 years ago, we added a full kitchen.
And so how long have you been the owner?
8 years.
Okay, so do you feel like you're part of the triathlon community now?
I guess in a way, it's great every year to see that people come back and we recognize them, they recognize us, and you have that rapport with people from people all over the world. It's real special and it's real fun. It's for our employees and us, it's a very hard week.
Yeah.
But everybody looks forward to it. We have people that come back from the mainland just to work this week. Help us out because they enjoy doing it. It's fun and it's a great atmosphere. And
I see you're tied up with Scott now. How did that come about? And do you do some stuff with Commerce Bank as well and Norman's team?
Yes. Well, the Commerce Bank is tied through Scott.
Right. Okay.
Sponsor, but we started with another shoe company a long time ago. Started giving our employees shoes and shirts.
That was Saucony, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that's kind of where it started, and then. We went with K-Swiss for a couple of years, and then we've moved Scott now. It's a good mix. Our staff really enjoys the free shoes.
and they've all got their uniforms on, the Scott vests as well, and everything. Yeah, you're not wearing yours.
No, they didn't have my size. But the staff really enjoys the free shoes. It's one of those perks they look forward to every year.
And I seem to remember when Norman first had his Dresdner Climbwork team. This was almost like their official headquarters, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. We do 3 press breakfasts every week with them, and then they're here all the time. I think they eat.
Right.
I think one year when Norman won, they asked him, what was your nutritional regimen? And he said, I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Lava Java.
So that's valuable publicity.
Yeah, exactly. We really appreciate that.
So do you follow the triathlon at all? I mean, do you know that apart from the guys that actually come in, do you know about the personalities, and do you have any thoughts on who the winners might be?
I really don't. I don't. I mean, I follow it. The people I know, like Chris Lieto and stuff, I do kind of check his website, and even he's on my Twitter feed and see how he's doing. And the Dresdner guys, I get the updates on them. But I don't even have any idea who's favored to win this year. I would assume Macca, since he won.
No, he's not here. He's not racing now. Macca's been trying to qualify for the Olympics, So he's in town, but I think he's here more to promote his new book and Life After Triathlon for him.
Gotcha.
So I don't think he's back to retain it. Chris is back this year.
Oh, so he's probably a favourite.
Yeah, and in the women's, Chrissy Wellington, she's obviously going to be trying to regain that title that she couldn't defend last year.
Right.
So, but of course the race goes right past you, doesn't it? And you get to see the swim.
We see the swim, and then we have the first mile of the run and the 11th mile of the run.
Okay.
Going forward and coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you do anything special for that?
On race day?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we bring as many tables out front and we set it all up for all the spectators and stuff, and we have computers inside set up for people to check where their athlete is in the standings. We set them up and turn them on, and they can just check what's going on throughout the day.
So, all right. Well, so just before we go there, because I like to keep these videos short because there's only so much time span you've got with people when they're online. So, you mentioned about you having some athlete special meals. So, give us an idea of what you do that relates to the triathletes that are here in this week.
We try and do meals that are they're meals that you definitely wouldn't normally put on a restaurant menu. I mean, each piece would be on a restaurant menu, but mixing a piece of fish with some lasagna is kind of a strange mix, but that's what the athletes are looking for. The protein plus the carbohydrates, etc. And we've had help from the athletes developing those items.
I noticed that you had a menu specially this year, and they've all got sort of like the Norman's nourishment and all that sort of thing.
We've called the yogurt granola pie as the Stadler. That's been probably 5 or 6 years now.
Okay.
We've called it that. And we have the lean and mean Matthias.
Yeah.
They're fun names, and they're all Commerce Bank athletes and Scott athletes on that.
So you really get into the spirit of things in Hawaii Week, don't you?
Yeah.
In the Ironman Week.
Yes.
So I guess that's one of the reasons why people like to come here. Is it's sort of like trying to roll the restaurant into the Ironman, and then like the athletes come here, and so it all merges into one thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's great. I mean, we really enjoy the week. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We look forward to it every year, and we really appreciate all the support we get from the community. It's great.
Okay, so listen, for anybody who's ever wanted to come to Kona, this is Jeff. Jeff's the boss, so he's the top man. This is Lava Java. It's on a lead drive. If you walk along out of the town towards the 1 mile marker, you can hardly miss it. It's right opposite the ocean. It's a perfect place for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so
we're open until midnight all this week.
Yeah,
so,
great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how many people are going to be seeing it there on the Big Island. Most of them will be in England, But anyway, Jeff, listen, you probably don't get much chance to spend 5 minutes sitting down during race week, so I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for sparing it with us, and enjoy the rest of the week. I hope it's a successful one for you.
Thank you very much.